매번 야야야야야 불러 널 야야야야 내 맘을 고백하려고 타이밍만 보는 나 그런 나를 넌 보며 왜 그러냐고 묻네 너 때문에
Edge of the bed, looking at your husband, who was fixing his tie, looking at the vanity mirror, but all I did was to mess his tie for the third time. You looked at him and pouted while moving towards him and trying to take his tie in your hand, but he backed. In reply to which, he just opened his tie once again and tried to make it once again. You two again tried to take his tie in your hands, but when he tried to move back, you held his shoulders and stopped him. This time your expression was really serious, not like the previous one. Jungkook stood straight and let you do his tie. You were feeling a bit awkward. He turned his face to the other side while you twisted your lips outwards. You were now regretting each and every deed you did yesterday. Pranking your husband never turns out good. Especially when the prank makes them cry. You cooed, looking at his face with an innocent face while keeping your hands on his chest, as you had already finished doing his tie. Jungkook brought his hands closer to yours and smiled a little bit. Jungkook removed your hands and went away. You ran behind him to the dining area. He was sitting on the chair now, and Martha, the caretaker, was serving him food. Martha smiled at you and left the dining room while you started serving the food to Jungkook. All the while, Jungkook was looking at his phone. You said and tried to cup his face to talk to him, but Jungkook turned his face and attempted to get up from the chair. You immediately held his wrist, stopping him from getting up from the table. You grumpily sat on the chair while furrowing your eyebrows and folding your hands on your chest. You heard a chuckle and you immediately turned to Jungkook, but found him eating with his fork. You definitely heard chuckle. Still, just the same way he ignored you, as if you were not even there beside him. Taking your hands back, you started regretting the fact to prank him. All you did was a little death prank, what else? Okay, maybe it's a little not so good, but you just wanted to see his reaction of what he does when you die, and which you won't probably be able to see when you exactly die. And now, ever since you did that prank, he's ignoring you. Getting up from your chair, you cupped his cheeks once again, forcing him to look at you and pecked his forehead. Soon, you left the dining area and went to the kitchen. Jungkook huffed, looking at your retreating figure, but a smile crept on his lips when he realized that you were making something for him. Probably for his lunch, which you will be bringing to him as there are no shoots today. Oh, did I tell you you're an actress and that's the reason you could fool him even better? Now you know. Jungkook looked at his watch on his wrist and made his way towards the kitchen. Man wanted his goodbye kiss. He intentionally entered the kitchen while stomping his feet so that you would know his presence. But when he did not get any reaction from you, he slightly cleared his throat to get your attention. You were busy in making food for his lunch that you will be taking in his office in the afternoon, so you did not look at him. Jungkook slightly pouted at your back. Although he was ignoring you, all he could do never was to leave you home without kissing you. So he just came behind you, caged your figure between the counter and him, and pretended to take something from the counter and at the same time kissed your head. You freaked out and turned to look at him. In the process, both of your lips got touched, and Jungkook internally thanked God 100 times. And then your eyes went to his hands, which was holding salt. You folded your brows at him and looked at him questioning look. He placed the salt on the counter and hurriedly moved out. You arrived at Jungkook's office and were going to move towards his cabin. In the way you met with his receptionist, who informed you about him being in a meeting. You thanked her and made your way towards his cabin. You smiled looking at the lunchbox you have made for him. It was purple in color and you had made lots of hearts in his lunch. You were just waiting for him to arrive, and when you realized the door creaking open, you got up with a big smile on your face. Jungkook looked startled and you frowned looking at a woman who was following him from behind. She was a very pretty looking woman with big brown eyes and bodycon dress hugging her curves perfectly.